Consortium X. So we are now into the banning phase, and yes, going back onto the banning phase right now. Now they will be now banning a hero, and Random5 and Consortium X. I haven't seen their matches. Unfortunately, during the previous brackets, I wasn't available to cast the game. So a completely new team. Both the teams are like new and unknown to me. I really don't know what are their what is their play style, or what exactly they do onto the game. So it would be a great game here to cast this game. This is me, Jarhead, and we'll be casting and will be your caster for this game. And yes, they're still thinking out. Random5, they're thinking out for the ban so much. Bans of Magnus, a good hero which can actually gain control. He can actually have that crowd control. Consortium banning out Axe. I'm sorry. So now the second ban from Random5. So till that time, I'll just make sure what are the players' names. So in Random5, it's Thug Life, Screaming Soul, Manav, HBK, and Noah. And at Consortium is Shiva Loves Shruti. Then is What's Up Rini, Turtle, Broken Blind, and Crusader Player. And yes, Consortium also bans out Lich. Random5 does ban out Beastmaster.
Radiant team pick.
And it's a Pandit and Brewmaster ban. A Vice ban here. Quite a good, annoying hero. Okay, there's Grimstroke. Grimstroke seems to be a most likely picked. And there's an Undying. Grimstroke has been picked up a lot of times. Like, the most picked hero could be a Grimstroke. Out of all the games that I have casted, is of course Grimstroke was always there into the game. And yes, Undying, my all-time favorite, one of my favorite heroes. I love to play heroes like Undying or Pudge.
Radiant team.
I'm sorry, guys. So yes, the second pick from Consortium is a Jackie hero. Scales out good with Undying because the Tombstone, the DK, and the Harassment, both of the heroes are like spamming heroes, and they can actually spam a lot of their spells and harass the opponent in the lane. So it's nice pick here, but somewhere or the other I feel that right now Consortium is lacking for a lockdown or a disable. As a reserve time ticking for Random5, they're thinking of the draft. What?
Radiant team ban.
It's a Shadow Shaman. This hero could be effective because with his Master Open Ward, he can actually break the two.
Dire team ban.
And yes, they do ban the Spectre out there. According to my point of view, Spectre seems to be very annoying. I mean, if she gets that early momentum and an early boost, and if she gets a Radiance and a Purge or a Blade Mail by like 24 to 25 minutes. It's very
5
hard to kill her.
seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
They ban a Zeus. Spectre and a Zeus. Okay, Zeus seems to be a logical ban because they have two of their squishy heroes. In case if the Zeus has, does get a Nimbus. After Nimbus it's really very irritating for both of the heroes, and they are all squishy.
Remaining.
Can be nuked down very quickly as well.
5 seconds remaining.
It's now the reserve time ticking out for the ban for Consortium.
Dire team pick. Radiant team
They ban a Juggernaut, and what pick? It's a Monkey King. Like I said, after Grimstroke, it's something that Monkey King has picked up very much in this tournament.
Dire team pick.
Mirana.
Radiant team pick.
Invoker.
Ten seconds remaining.
And an Invoker pick and a
Dire
Mirana.
team ban.
Lena.
Okay, it's a Lina, so that puts Mirana into the off lane and Lina at mid. Now Random5 needs to get a carry, and yes, Consortium will be banning a carry. It would be a Mirana.
10 seconds remaining.
Somewhere or the other, I'm confused with
5 seconds remaining.
Undying being an offlane or a support. Because there are some of the drafters who keep a support at the last so that they can actually counter pick a support. That's what I do if I am playing. I do keep a support for the last so that we can actually go ahead for a counter support.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So Random5 does not have a lot of time left. They need to think very quickly, and they're still looking out for a ban that could be done. They are trying to get an offlane out. I believe a Bristleback or a Centaur should have been taken out. Can be taken out. Just a minute, guys. I would need to just be silent for some time. I need a call. I need to pick up a call.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Anti-mage.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So sorry for the inconvenience, guys. It was my mom's call. I'm so sorry. So yes, of course, coming back to the draft now, yes, we see Random5 has picked up an anti-mage. And that puts Mirana into the off lane, Lina as mid, and the tri-lane between Shadow Shaman, Grimstroke, and anti-mage. Okay, there's a Faceless Void. Okay, a nice combo from Consortium, I see. It seems to be that a strong draft or a strong lineup is with Consortium. Somewhere or the other, Random5 does lack a tanker who can initiate or who can absorb all the damage that Consortium is gonna give. Or yes, of course, Void can hold up anti-mage into the chrono, and at the same time there are follow-up spells that could be a Meteor, an EMP, a Deafening Blast, the Ice Path, Macropie, Dual Bear, DK. So both of like Consortium does get a lot of time to cast their spells onto them. A Void would be a key hero in this lineup, wherein I believe he should go for an Aghanim's build, because yes, of course, the Void's chrono would be around 60 seconds on cooldown. The cooldown would be around 60 seconds. That would help him to set up ganks every now and then and very often. Chance Random5 tries to get a team fight onto Consortium, then Void is always ready for the answer. They have the answer to counter it back. So yes, now everybody picking their heroes. We're going into the lane phase. Yes, guys, this is FOG Talent Cup 2018, and yes, we are onto the last game of the upper bracket, and now after that we will start our lower bracket. Now onto the laning phase. It's a Turtle playing as a support Undying, and Shiva Loves Shruti is going on to the safe lane. And I believe they would be going for an aggro tri-lane, and Jakiro playing as a support named Broken Blind 2.0, and it's a What's Up playing as the Monkey King. On the side of the Radiant, Random5 have Thug Life on Shadow Shaman. It's Manav on Anti-Mage, and HBK on the Lina. Noah onto Grimstroke, and it's Screaming Soul on the Mirana. I believe they would be going for an aggressive tri-lane, and Random5 going for the standard 2-1-2 lane phase. So again, an Indian esports, standard Indian esports pause.
I'll give them a drubbing they'll not soon forget.
Alright, and now the game continues. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is FOG 2018. And yes, my name is Jarhead, and I'll be your caster for today. Yes, my fellow castmates will be joining in the lower bracket due to some problem. They were not able to come or be with me into this and be a part of this match. And yes, of course, Lina putting the ward first. Now she knows that the observer ward is here. Will she be bringing a sentry, or no? Let's see after once they have the bounty. Will it be a salve that will be coming, or will it be a sentry ward?
The battle begins.
Alright, so it's 2-2. Both the teams get 1-1 bounty each. And now we see it's a 2-1-2 lane for both of them. Both the teams, it's a 2-1-2 lane. I believe that Invoker would be playing a Quas Exort with Invoker. Lina is trying to harass him as much as he can. Yes, the salve does come out. The stun does connect. And at the top lane, it's AM and Grimstroke. Once again, it's a pause here. I believe that there's a technical issue or something that is... There's a problem going on, and they do ask for time. And yes, Antimage is now disconnected from the game. Alright, so Antimage has been reconnected, and yes, we are now going on to the game. So I believe that it's gonna be a tough lane for Mirana as well as the Shadow Shaman, because Undying would be spamming off the DK so much that yes, of course, they would not get that. So I believe that Random5 is facing some issues.
Sorry about that.
Alright, so yes, Undying is trying to spam out spam DKs onto both of the heroes and try and reduce their HP pool. So I believe that right now it's right now in the last hits, it's Faceless, Void and Mirana ruling the charts with 6 and 6 last hits and 2 denies, where Invoker has 5. They did try to kill. Undying is now spamming DK onto the Mirana. Mirana trying to harass him, but then no feel at all. Undying already has 1100 HP. Oh, a great first blood. A mango used, and the DK and the soul rift that was placed was absolutely marvelous. The calculation is perfect. So like I said, Undying is gonna harass them and be a pain in the ass for them. And right now, you're Lina and Invoker. They are trying to harass them out with a stun connecting. Will it be a kill? A great Fairify use here, and the Invoker does go to safety. The Invis rune is there at the top. I believe that both of them have noticed that, but they do not want their farm to go. They do not want to do that. And it's a kill. An easy kill by Lina. A quick salved up here. And now he'll try to break the salve through his Forge Spirit.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And at the top lane, Jakiro is harassing with his liquid fire onto the Anti-Mage. Okay, Mirana does try an arrow but does not connect. So, right now it's still a game that cannot be predicted right now. It's just 3 minutes. Right now it's 1-on-1. And a 1k gold advantage in favor of Random5. So the illusion ring does spawn at the bottom, and now he's trying to go ahead and deny that through his Forge Spirit. And at the top lane, it's Jakiro who dies through AM. And if AM does get that farm and that momentum, yes, of course, he can do wonders in this game. All stands by Void right now. Void is the key hero in this game, or in this lineup. Okay, there's a silence that has been popped up. The Inkswell does come out, but yes, of course, I believe that Grimstroke will die. Anti-Mage on a very low HP uses his salve quickly. He already has his true weight brands. The Anti-Mage does take out the bounty, and now Shadow Shaman also takes all. So all the 4 bounties going to Random5. And now yes, AM going on to him. Used already. Blink is used, and now he's going for the Inkswell. Anti-Mage trying to get a kill, but yes, of course, Jakiro is not that easy to kill. Lina does use up the shrine, and great game by Invoker. He does not is not letting Lina to take the runes. The next rune will be spawning in like 5 seconds. There's already a Forge Spirit that has been sent. So he's already been denying those runes to the Forge Spirit so that the bottle doesn't fill up. And now Shadow Shaman trying to rotate does get spotted by the tower. And yes, the Force Spirit is back into the lane and will help him farm. Okay, there goes that. And the ice wall. Was that a misclick, or what exactly happened? Is it that he wanted to
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Cast the invoke the cold snap? So at the bottom lane, yes, Mirana does die again, and Monkey King also kills up Shadow Shaman. A tombstone was committed on the bottom, and at the top lane, it's the same. Both the players or both the teams trying to harass each other. But yes, Void with 27 lasted. Lina is ruling the charge. Let's go to the net worth and see who's winning right now. It's Lina, of course. She does manage to get great kills onto the Invoker. She's got 2 kills, and she's farming pretty well. And once again at the top, we do see that Jakiro was killed by the Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage getting a great amount of farm here. Yes, of course, Monkey King does die to Mirana, and Shadow Shaman, he has been now shackled up, and Undying is gonna die this time for sure. Double kill by Random5. Random5 now trying to get that pace, get that momentum. And yes, Grimstroke does go ahead and put a ward onto the Consortium's cliff.
Been denied.
Okay, it's a great deny that has been done by Walker. But I believe Walker somewhere or the other has fallen behind. He would not be able to come back into the game so soon. For please. Exactly, you see, go. At the bottom lane, we do find a kill here. The Monkey King does go there. The Jingu has already procced, but yes, Shadow Shaman kills out the Monkey King. The Shackle onto the Undying. The Grimstroke trying to do that. And yes, the Sunstrike does hit Shadow Shaman, but just gets saved by 70 HP. Then is now anti-match on the chase of Jakiro, but yes, decides to leave him alone and concentrate onto his farming. Let's see, Invoker has lost the lane pretty badly, and Lina is dominating on him. She has got a Void Stone, 2 Null Talismans, 1 bottle, 1 salve and a boot. So, and also she's now be hitting a level 10, and at the same time Voka is level 8. So almost around 2 level difference with Lina and Invoker. So she's done up with the phase boots. So now she'll be going for the 10-minute rune, and yes, she does get that. And Jakiro is just trying to get the bounty runes as much as he can, and the Chrono will be spotted, deployed. The Sunstrike does, and the last hit does taken by the Void. And at the bot lane, we see the Tombstone was committed. The Mage, yes, anti-mage was a great kill. For Void. That's what I was talking about, is that in the Chronosphere he can actually kill anti-mage, and there's a follow-up. There are lots of follow-up spells that can be done to kill the complete team of Random5.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower.
Yes, AM now going for the tower. Invoker will try to chip down as much as he can, because he did not even get a chance to do that. And yes, Alacrity onto the siege, and yes, the tower does fall on to half HP.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, so just give me a minute here, guys. I have some issues with the mic.
Invisibility. Then
It was worth it.
Hello. 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 All right, guys.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I hope that you're now able to hear me clearly. I believe that there was some problem with my threshold.
Oh, you're hot.
Yes, sir. Yes, coming back to the game here.
Is under attack.
I believe that there was the pass up on words committed at the top lane. I believe that this game would be in favor of Random5. They seem to be pretty much in a good spot or a good standing right now. But yes, of course, they do have a void. Consortium does have a void which can go ahead and actually turn the tables and help the complete game turn, and void can actually carry them. Void was a smart and a brilliant pick by Consortium. They just need to wait patiently, make sure that they avoid team fights till the time Void is fat. Alright, so there goes the connect. The use does connect, and now the ice path holding Lina into the position. The tombstone has been there. The hex by the and the chrono here, and Void does kill Shadow Shaman, and now it's a brimstone. It's a Mirana. The moonlight does come in, and yes, now there was the lightning that was the Laguna Blade did kill Void. The arrow does connect onto the Undying. The Meteor and the Deafening Blast combo does connect onto the Lina. Lina also died, and yes, Mirana is now trying and running for her life. The Sunstrike onto it does not connect, misses. The Ice Path holds him into position, and now Shadow Shaman with a shackle. The Mana Void kills them both. A great massacre here, and now, yes, of course, it's 4 dead for Consortium, and now Antimage does get a great boost here. He's almost done. No, he still has a lot for his Battle Fury there. But it was a 3k swing for Random5. So, yes, right now, still I believe Random5 is in a better position. And yes, Lina playing a magnificent game here. Now she would go for the Void and the Laguna Blade. The calculation is perfect. The prediction is perfect.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The bottom lane, you see, the mass upon walls has been added to for the bottom tower to damage it. The Woka does come with an alacrity on him, so he can quickly 2 hits or hit right clicks onto the serpent, and now the tombstone has been committed, and Shadow Shaman is gonna die, and Mirana TP's out. Grimstroke does find that ward and dewards that sentry ward. A great ward here, but I still believe okay, nice. This ward is like a very innovative ward wherein if you put that sentry ward, you can't predict that, because yes, nowadays people do that this spot, which gives them the vision of this as well as this vision plus the vision of here. So a great ward here that has been placed. So like I said, Jakiro did place a sentry ward here, but it just misses out from the AoE. Alright, so at the middle lane we see Monkey does die, and Invoker and Void farming out, and they are on the Moonlight Shadow. The Chrono does get committed, the Meteor and the Sunstrike kills out Lina. 435 gold for Void, and Void does have an MOM, and yes, now I believe that fight. No, I don't think so. But will Random5 try and attempt to get a team fight, or they attempt to get a pick off? Alright, there's a Hex that has been done. Yarrow does connect the chain stuns. They're trying to kill the Void. Yes, they do that. And Jakiro does use his Macropire. The Grimstroke getting killed by the zombies of the Tombstone. And yes, they do fall. And I see for a Void they do 2 heroes at a time. Now Antimage into the Invis Rune. Does get spotted out. But yes, it does blink out. So a great try by Invoker. But hard luck for you, Brad. Now Lina at the top, she will be pushing out the tower, try to chip that tower. Yes, she has all the... Of course, she will try and get that. Void is going for a Shadow Blade. I would suggest like a, rather than a Shadow Blade, a BKB much more effective. Because out of Chrono, there are a lot of things that can disable. Actually shackle you or hex you out of the Chrono. Shadow Shaman does have an ability cast range by talent tree. Light Shadow on, and now they are baiting out the Anti-Mage. Okay, they do find out the Jackie.
They who live by the wand shall
kicking on. Get someone. Okay. Shadow Shaman, you are there, brother. Yes, the boards does get planted at a wrong. Does get that bounty. His two. Right now it's 8. This game is gonna go a long game, not a game like the other two happened within 30 minutes. Monkey King is now trying to get Scream Soul out. There is a TP coming out by all the three. It's just AM who's farming into their jungle, into his jungle, and Void into their jungle. And rest of the other four trying for a team fight. The Shadow Shaman does get does get caught. The chain has been applied. 2 Laguna Blades. The Void does get a Chrono. Connects Void. Kills out Mirana. And now Lina does get connected to a Sunstrike. And yes, of course, it's a 4. And yes, Anti-Mage into the team fight now. It comes into the blink. And yes, it's alright. It's a team vibe. And Consortium, they lose nothing and take everything from Random5. This was the momentum that they needed. This was something that they needed. Now they can get almost like all the objectives that they wanted to. They can get some map control with the tiers falling for Random5.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
I believe that they should go for a tier 1 mid. Can get that very easy. already on 500 HP, so can actually.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.